Anyone remember Bleach Soul Reasonance? Anyone remember that game? The game which everyone was excited for, who kind of flatlined. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know what's going on right now. There's so many things that I'm hearing about this and that. You know, people are getting paid, and employees getting laid off. Of course, it's all over the place. And so the craziest thing is that the closest and guaranteed Bleach game is going to be Jump Assemble. Now, I don't want to be that person and say that when it comes to this Bleach game, they are pulling the Demon Slayer. If you guys can remember, Demon Slayer was supposed to come out with a mobile game. They came out with a little bit of a trailer, etc. I mean, there wasn't any type of testing that people did. It was more of like an announcement and whatnot. And then, of course, that game kind of flatlined, and we know how that went. You know, there wasn't exactly any announcement to say that it's being cancelled or anything like that. It was just the developers saying, yeah, we're just gonna chill and postpone it a little bit. Obviously, with Bleach itself, I mean, look, they did say that they were gonna make a statement on what's been happening with like the department and all what ByteDance has done, or Naruto or whoever, with like kind of shutting down the department and stepping back and whatnot, and how will this game be affected. There's so many things that I'm hearing about, you know, oh wait, it's still being worked on, or like, well, the thing is that the people that us, the content creators, have had contact with have been laid off. So like, I'm hearing about devs not being paid, I'm waiting on payment, I don't even know what's going on anymore. So, and I guess the sickening thing about all of this is that by now we would have had the testing phase for the Bleach Soul Resonance to the point where we could actually spread the recordings and the videos and whatnot, right? Like, by now we would have had that testing phase to the point where the game itself probably would have been well on its way for release, maybe, I don't know, April or so. That's just kind of my guessing. But it's unfortunate, you know, with the latest trailer that we saw, the game looked absolutely fantastic. You know, do I still believe that the game's getting worked on? I mean, I'm just going to be sitting there coping as much as possible because I want it to be a reality. But at the end of the day, the closest thing that we've got right now that's going to be releasing next month is Jump Assembles, which of course will have many animes coming together, clashing against one another, and Ichigo, thankfully, for the Bleach side of things, has been. I mean, look, of course they're going to add Ichigo. How can you not? If there's going to be an anime crossover MOBA game and you've got all these big names and Bleach being one of them, you're going to add in Ichigo. It was only a matter of time, and thankfully they've added him in the CBD2, of course. And so with that, with Ichigo, he's got like double transformation. He's got his Bankai transformation, then he's got his Hollow form. So I don't know if they're going to add more to it. Hopefully they do, but either way, I do believe that this is going to be a lot of fun, and I understand that with Bleach players, you know, Rukia, Muyu, Horihime, and Ichigo. I believe those are the characters right now that are added for the Bleach side of things. No Chad, no Aizen, none of that yet, so, but I do assume that they'll probably add those in at a later time, of course. Ichigo is a top laner. Now, the interesting thing about all of this is that, of course, when it comes to when I initially spoke about Jump Assembles and when I was doing my videos and whatnot, it seems that yeah, the MOBA scene is somewhat new to certain people, specifically anime players, I guess, or gamers and whatnot. So it'll be interesting seeing how people do pick up this game, although I feel like most people were introduced by it from Pokemon Unite, I want to say. But either way, yeah, this is going to be probably the biggest anime crossover game that is, one, going to be turning in a ton of money from skins alone, and as it is a MOBA, I should actually show, well, I'll mention it right now. Hunter x Hunter is the next anime that is being added into this anime crossover MOBA game, so that's also another thing which is going to keep this game alive and make it even more bigger, is that as it is like an anime crossover game, you know, there's, you know, the possibility on who they can add and what IP they can add. It's going to make the game just probably the biggest MOBA, I want to say, that we have. But also you've got to take into consideration the accessibility of this game come countries and, you know, just globally, basically, essentially. Now again, as I have looked into the release for this. I think obviously Asia is going to be getting it at the very first, Southeast Asia and whatnot, of course. There is an English version. I mean, you guys have clearly seen it. Of course, it's all in English, so it's there. I just don't know what the legality is of bringing it to other countries, in particular like EU, US and whatnot. Of course, I do assume the big corps or the big companies are going to be kind of be like, hey, you can't use this IP when we're around. We want a part of it. Oh, well, a share of it, I assume. I'm not too sure, but I assume that's what they're going to be saying, since again, this game is probably going to be turning in a ton of money. MOBAs tend to do, especially with this game and its IPs, with all the IPs that they have, the skins that they can do. Oh yeah, it's going to bring in the heavy. Oh, that was a beautiful Getsuga Tensho. Hello. Anyway, so that is pretty much on what's going down right now. So to any Bleach fans and whatnot, yeah, I think this is going to be like the closest thing that we've got to using our boy Ichigo. Bleach Soul Reasonance, God knows what's happening with that. I mean, I can't say anything more about it. It's basically code silence. Like, again, the representatives that we all had contact with, like content creators and whatnot, they're all gone now. Well, I say they're all gone. The people that we spoke with, they're gone. So yeah, and nothing's been said. So it does come across as they are pulling a Demon Slayer on us, where it's just they're gonna go code silence on us and then kind of be done with it, which is a shame, because yeah, the game itself looks absolutely fantastic. But as I am a MOBA player, I will gladly take this any day of the week, so I can't wait. Anywho, I think I'll leave it there. So just kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about Bleach Soul Resonance, but also showcase some Ichigo game. Ichigo looks pretty strong. I will be that double, like once he's in that hollow form, it's like he's disgusting. Yeah, he's disgusting. Early look on Ichigo when it comes to the early rounds of Ichigo, early levels, should I say. I feel like this character is going to be a bit of a problem with what I've seen. But yeah, that hollow form really is giving him the upper hand with the amount of power this man possesses. But yeah, a top laner for sure. Unfortunately, I am not a top laner. I am a mid laner, so I will stick to my mages. Oh, Tanjiro is eating this man alive. No, Ichigo. Oh, couldn't get his movement. Yo, Tanjiro is way too quick. That's crazy too. 2 level under. Damn. Anyway, boys, I'll leave it there. So, if you are looking for that next Bleach game, hey, you got Ichigo, you got Ryu, you got Hime. Oh wait, you got Yoruichi. I forgot they added her also. There you go. There you go. This is your next Bleach game, ladies and gentlemen. This is it.